weiß ich doch, dass er mich nicht frisst. Keine Panik. Ich kenn das Spiel durchaus, aber so ein bisschen den Spannungsbogen muss man ja nochmal aufrechterhalten und zumindest zeigen, was passiert. Ja, dann sind wir hier bei General Smirk.
I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Darf ich reinkommen? Mir ist kalt.
Can we step inside? It's a little chilly out here.
What did you say?
I said it's a little chilly out here.
Huh. You're right. I could catch a cold.
Ups.
What do you want?
Training, Digga,
Could you
Training.
train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Carly is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said... But I digress. You just don't have what it takes.
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
Bin ich doch.
I do so.
You do not.
Ich doch.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. Did you see my sign? I usually charge 30 pieces of 8 for a big job like this one. What do you got?
Genug. Ich dachte, sie würden es umsonst
So I
tun.
figured you'd do it for free.
Well, you figured wrong. What else have you got?
Hätte da dieses...
All I have is this dead chicken.
This isn't one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle, is it? I've already got one.
Oh, schade.
What else have you got?
Na gut. So, dann 30
Well, I've
Goldstücke.
got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
I do have this deadly looking chicken.
Yes, swinging a rubber chicken with a big metal pulley in it can be quite dangerous. But it's not a sword! Let's see your sword.
Achso, Entschuldigung. Ich dachte, du wolltest einfach nur eine Waffe sehen.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it? Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. First, then lunge! No! Beat first, then lunge! Use your forte against the foible!
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay. Imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with?
So, die Karte ist, auch wenn ich gerade schon mal gezeigt habe, so sieht das Ganze in alt aus. Eigentlich ziemlich cool. You must be thinking of someone else, I'm not a farmer. I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. Vor uns. Du hättest antworten müssen, etwas wie passend, du kämpfst wie eine Kuh. So, messerscharf. Nur so wirst du Kämpfe gewinnen. Lass uns noch mal einen anderen ausprobieren. Stell dir das vor. Du bist ja, mehr oder weniger gefangen an der Wand. Bla bla bla. Ich sage. Ach genau, der Schaschlik. I am rubber, you are glue. So's your mother. Geht immer. Wir switchen aber mal wieder zurück.
Here. A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See? Razor sharp. Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
Ja, einmal der Blick ins Oldschool-Interface. So wie es sich eigentlich gehört. Gut, wir sind fertig mit dem Training. Wir sollen uns jetzt ein paar Beleidigungen aufschnappen und am besten gleich die passenden Antworten. Deswegen laufe ich hier mal ein bisschen hoch, weil hier oben sind die meisten Piraten. Die meisten Kreuzungen. Da warten wir hier ein bisschen und hoffen, ja, ein paar Piraten abfangen.
This better be important.
Oh, eine wunderschöne
Nice
Nacht.
night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Why do you guys talk so funny?
Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Come on, Guybrush, play along.
Also, ja.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Und jetzt eigentlich das, dass sich die meisten erinnern, dieses Spiel jemals gespielt haben. Die Schwertkämpfe, die Beleidigungsduelle, das ist einfach so gut. Wird einfach eine Menge Spaß machen, hier sich zu duellieren.
Boy, are you ugly.
What an amateur insult.
Okay, war keine gute Beleidigung von mir.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
Ach ja?
Oh, yeah?
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'm shaken. I'm shaken. I give up. You win.
War zu erwarten, uns der erste besiegt, aber wir haben noch ein paar Versuche.
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Na klar.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Das war keine passende Antwort, Kollege.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
Like Shish Kebab. Das habe ich die Antwort, glaube ich, noch nicht. Oder? War
First,
das
you'd
der?
better stop waving it like a feather duster.
Doch, das soll gewesen sein.
I give up. You win.
Natürlich, den hat uns General Smirk ja schon
Move out of the
beigebracht.
way, or I cuts me way through.
Ever notice how all these roads start to look the same?
Yeah, now that you mention it, they do. It's probably just that we're tired.
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hope you had something more important to stop me for.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So, ja, wir haben keine neue Frage bekommen. Dann
I
können die
got
beiden, die
this
wir
scar
haben.
on my face during a mighty struggle.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose.
Antwort
I
bekommen.
once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
Frage bekommen.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
You make me want to puke.
Oh, yeah? Uncle! Uncle!
Move out of the way or I cuts my way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. I once owned a dog that was smarter than you.
He must have taught you everything you know. Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
I am rubber, you are glue.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose. Ugh, you make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did.
Uncle! Uncle!
Ja, wird langsam, wird langsam. Nicht wundern, dass ich gerade ein bisschen still bin. Ich kaue nebenbei so ein bisschen so an meinem Knabbermix. Deswegen mute ich mich während den Kämpfen gerade so ein
Move out
bisschen.
of the way, or I cuts my way through.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
Oh, yeah?
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them. You make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
You make me think somebody already did. I give up. You win.
Danke, danke,
Stopping
danke.
a pirate can be dangerous to your health.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I am rubber, you are glue.
Wow, war das
I
schlecht.
give up, you win.
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Why did you want to borrow one? I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose. You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'm shaken, I'm shaken.
You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. You make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did.
Wow, you're good enough to fight the sword master.
Einen will ich noch. Lass mal gucken, ob ich noch eine Beleidigung aufgabeln kann.
Aye, this better be important.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. You fight like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
Oh, da fehlt mir die Antwort
Oh,
zu.
yeah?
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Oh, das ist auch eine neue Beleidigung. Okay.
You make me think somebody already did. Where did my sword go?
What you be wanting, you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
There are no words for how disgusting you are.
Yes, there are. You just never learned them. You make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
I'm shaking, I'm shaking. Wow, you're good enough to fight the sword master.
Whatever you wantin', you scurvy lubber?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
You run that fast? Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
You run that fast? Have you stopped wearing diapers yet?
Why did you want to borrow one? You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
I'd be in real trouble if you ever used them. Ugh, you make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did.
Where did my sword go?
Okay, ich denke, ich habe alles. Ich gehe zu Carla. Und plötzlich sieht 3 Stunden für Kapitel 1 schon wieder sehr, sehr realistisch aus, weil so lange werde ich nicht mehr brauchen. Also 9 glaube ich nicht mehr. Auch gedacht, ja. Erstmal gucken, wie gut wir hier
How
durchkommen.
dare you approach the Swordmaster with...
Oh, you again.
Oh, it's you again.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to kill you.
Nothing like being honest. I can tell by the sarcastic expression on your face that you've been fully trained by Captain Smirk. Let's get this over with. No one will ever catch me fighting as badly as you do.
Du kannst so schnell laufen.
You run that fast?
My tongue is sharper than any sword.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
Oh, passt.
If your brother's like you, better to marry a pig.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Oh, jetzt war nicht gut. Okay.
There are no clever moves that can help you now.
There are no clever moves. Nope.
Why? Did you want to borrow one?
Nee, das war's nicht.
My last fight ended with my hands covered with blood.
I hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose.
Okay, der war gut.
I will milk every drop of blood from your body.
Weiß ich gerade echt nicht.
You make me think somebody already did?
Nee, war klar.
Only once have I met such a coward.
He must have taught you everything you know.
Come on.
My wisest enemies run away at the first sight of me.
Scheiße, die Antwort habe ich nicht. Das weiß ich. Ich kenne die Antwort nämlich.
You make me think somebody already did?
I hope you have a boat ready for a quick escape.
Würdest du doch viel eher gebrauchen.
Why? Did you want to borrow one?
I give up. You win. Well, I hope you're happy. You can go back and brag to all your friends about how you beat the Swordmaster. You'll need proof. Here. This should convince them.
Alles klar, Schwertmeister besiegt. Hauen wir ab. Das war die erste von 3 Aufgaben. Laufen, laufen, laufen. So, dann Schatzsuche. Ach, Schatzsuche bereiten wir vor. Ich würde sagen, wir machen erst den Diebstahl. Den Gouverneurin Marley vielleicht bei der Gelegenheit kennen oder auch nicht. Wer weiß, wer weiß. Und da habe ich einmal auf ein Bild geklickt. What's it, please?
Excuse me, but Oh, it's only you again. Come back for the map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island, huh?
Richtig.
I hope you brought enough money this time.
Hab ich.
I'll take it. It'll make a swell gift.
There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost.
Jetzt, was stand eigentlich auf dem Protokoll drauf? Hab mir gar nicht durchgelesen.
There sure are a lot of spelling errors.
Also jede Menge Rechtschreibfehler, alles klar. Und die Karte?
I think I've been had. This is no map. It looks like dancing lessons.
Tanzschritte. Zurück 2, 3, 4, links 2, 3, 4, rechts 2, 3, 4. Ja, super. Mach den Affentanz. Do the monkey dance. We will. Aber erstmal gehen wir weiter. War doch vorhin.
Hey, you!
Ich?
Come over here.
Wirklich? Ich? Warum?
Hello? Anybody in here? Hello?
You know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And at this time of night, nobody would be around to see it.
Die schleichen sich ja nachts an die Leute ran. Die glauben, ihnen passiert hier nichts, ja?
Yeah, and bad things happen to people who sneak up on other people from behind.
So, you're gonna give me a little attitude, huh? I'd better get your name.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Listen, Peepwood.
Threepwood.
Peepwood.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, whatever your name is, listen. I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me. This is a bad time to be visiting Melee Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation. Somewhere safer.
Mhm.
Boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law around.
Ja, nein. Gut. Hier gibt's nichts weiter. Wir gehen direkt weiter, oder? Gucken wir ins Gefängnis. Warum gucken wir noch kurz ins Gefängnis? Aber Otis, hallo. Hey, guck mal, unsere Ratte.
It's locked.
Oh, jetzt ist sie weg.
You gotta get me out of here! I'm a victim of society!
Not to mention halitosis. Ugh.
Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats.
Ah, gut. Soll er halt Ratten futtern, ist mir egal. Aber mit dem Mundgeruch spreche ich nicht mit dem. Hier kommen wir jetzt zum Anwesen von Gouverneurin Marley. Kleines Häuschen. Oh, tödliche Piranha-Pudel, wie süß.
I don't think I can get past them.
Ach was, die haben nur Hunger und möchten spielen. Ich hab doch vorhin dieses Fleisch vorbereitet.
Important notice. These dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. No animals were harmed during the production of this game.
Wichtiger Hinweis, diese